they're being arrested or they're being handled, that someone's taking them down. And one of the persons involved in doing that is supposedly Donald Trump.
Hey guys, welcome to the Soul Experience, the podcast to enlighten your mind and comfort your soul. In this podcast, we cover everything from spiritual awakenings to hidden truths about society in order to help you lead a positive lifestyle. We hope you guys enjoy. Hey guys, welcome back to the Soul Experience episode 12. In this episode, we've got a new setup, obviously.
Yeah, we're in my room.
This is his space.
Yeah.
His wonderful space. But our backgrounds will probably be changing from this one and the other one that are first
it'll
couple
alternate.
videos. Yeah. And it'll be great. It's awesome.
Yeah.
But today we're going to be discussing a couple of things that have been going on recently. And they're a little intense, but y'all
you
can
guys
handle
got
it.
this. You guys are strong.
Exactly. As usual, I'm your host, Carolina, and this is Gerardo.
Hey guys, we're back.
We're back.
We're back and better than ever.
High freaking five, yes.
So how have you been?
What do you mean, how have I been?
Well, I mean, we're just talking about it so they can hear,
Oh.
How have you been doing with all this stuff going on?
Okay. I'm going through, like, a breakthrough within a breakthrough, I guess. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, she had another meditation breakthrough.
It was really weird. But for a while, I knew that I had like issues with, my heart chakra and like just closing off my heart to love and all that other stuff. So then I decided to do some heart meditation.
And there was some crazy.
And it was like, whoa. Yeah. Now it's harder, I guess, for me to feel negative feelings, even though they do still come at me sometimes, but it's a lot easier to let them go now. I've let go of a lot of, like, unforgivingness and stuff like that. And, but also as an empath, though, like, I can feel everything a lot more intensely now. Like, as I learn, like, what I can do and all the other stuff, it just gets... It gets better and worse at the same time.
No, but you got this.
I got it.
It's a positive thing.
Yeah.
It's a really positive thing.
It is a positive thing.
She feels love.
I feel all the love.
All the love.
All the love.
She accessed the source of love, which is what everything was created from.
Exactly.
It's the highest form of energy.
Yeah. Sorry, man.
And so you're like, it's like, since the love is such a high energy, you always you start wondering, like, how did I ever have fear or hate or anything like that?
That's what I was telling you.
Yeah, because it's such a low wave thing, such a low vibration.
Mm-hmm. And also a lot of really old traumas that have, like, not been healed yet, or I haven't really dealt with recently have been, like, resurfacing. Have been resurfacing, and I'm dealing with them. It's good. I'm good.
This.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty fantastic.
Fantastic?
Yeah, I'm doing great. It's just been a little boring having to just be home all the time. But then it's kind of better than just what life usually is.
Mm-hmm.
Work and
then coming home, being tired, sleep.
It's giving people a chance to, like, stay away from that slave mentality, slave life, and have them, like, be inside themselves more than they usually have. I just wish that maybe the internet does get cut off and people are forced to just spend time within themselves, not on their phone, on social media, on YouTube and stuff, because phones are such a big distraction.
How
Recently, I deleted everything.
You?
No, we'll always be in contact, baby.
I'm just kidding.
But, like, yesterday, I deleted everything: YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, and I feel great about it. No more distractions. I deleted all things from my phone that could distract me. Yeah, and I know that helped me go even further in my awakening.
Yeah, and I'm proud of you. Woohoo! I've been pushing him.
Okay, not to get into the topic.
Getting into the good stuff, into the squishy, gushy stuff.
Okay, so, like, we can't talk about all of it in detail because I don't know, man. It's YouTube, Google, whatever.
And they're gonna censor a lot. They'll censor it. Yeah.
We'll just leave it at that. But you guys can do your own research. You can find them. Okay. So it's basically about how there's these theories, I guess, that the elites or government people or the the bad people, the pedophiles, the it's just the people that are in control that are not very good. There's theories and stuff that they're being arrested or they're being handled, that someone's taking them down, and one of the persons involved in doing that is supposedly Donald Trump, who's the president. And the thing is, it's hard to trust because I mean he's the president. He's a puppet, just like all the others.
Right.
He's tied all to that. But also, we found out that it's really just a mind trick.
Yeah.
I forgot what they call it, a psychops.
It's something like that.
Something
That
like
the Marines or the Army or somebody. Somebody does it, and it just.
So basically, the theories are that Trump it's a whole like organization. I can figure it out, but. He's tricking us into believing that all these positive things are happening, that there's positive change going on, that the reason for this all this quarantine stuff is happening is because of those arrests and things that are going on. But really, it's just they're just tricking us into believing, into having hope that there's something better, something good going on, which not only keeps us away from further enlightening because you feel like someone else is taking care of this. I don't have to try as hard because
someone else is gonna do it. It's fine.
But also, it's just a way to keep you like under control. Like they realize that so many people are waking up. And they had to do something about it, and they're really smart.
They're really freaking smart.
And by doing this, they're making people think that things are changing, and so maybe they go back into their shell, and they're like, okay, I can trust the government, or I can
trust certain parts of the government, or whatever.
Yeah, but it's just a mind trick. They're just messing with you.
You really can't trust any of them. just don't.
Just realize it's. I mean, it'd be beautiful if it was real. I'd love to believe in it, and this is just our. So it's not necessarily 100%.
Yeah.
You don't have to believe us if that take what you want. Do your own research.
Yeah, definitely do your own research. There's a lot of people that post about this on, the socials. So
yeah,
look them up.
So yeah, do your own research. But like this, we really believe it's just a big trick. They're just trying to mess with us because they know that us waking up would mean that. Their plans and stuff won't be as effective.
Exactly.
And they had to figure out a way to keep us from awakening.
Keep going.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay. And I hate them, all of them.
So yeah, don't trust the government at all, ever. Don't trust any part of it.
Just trust yourself.
Trust yourself and your intuition. Meditate, and all the answers will come to you.
Yeah.
Take in what you believe, what you feel is right in here.
That's what you do all the time.
Yeah.
You're awesome. Okay. Stay away from social medias and stuff.
Yeah.
They're not.
We'll get into that after. Let's talk about that. Okay. So the best way to combat all of this, especially with what's going on, all this negative, just if you look at the news anywhere, social media news,
it's just
it's all negativity. It's just virus this, virus that, blah blah blah. It's just a bunch of negativity. It's just deaths
on deaths. That's all they report all the time.
Yeah,
100 new cases and 33 deaths, and it's like
why do we want to keep knowing about this? It's just to put you in a low vibration. Realize when you see that, your subconscious starts going into fear because you're like, oh, what if something happens to my family? What if something happens to me? And so you get into fear, or you get anxious, and fear is like the lowest vibration.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it just keeps you.
It's also the vibration where you're most like susceptible to control.
Yeah.
So.
Fear and hate. And so, just realize what's going on and stay away from it all. You can log out of your social media accounts for the next few weeks if you want, if you're willing, or just try to stay away from it as much as possible. Set a time limit. Stay away from TV, news, especially news. It's all controlled.
News. Yeah,
it's bad. It sucks. But yeah, I know you guys got this. Just stay strong. Keep that positive mentality. Like everything's gonna be okay. The universe works in divine order, right? So no matter whatever's gonna happen has to happen for a reason, and it's gonna lead to whatever is supposed to happen.
Yeah,
so just trust.
Something better. Woohoo! Yeah. What else? Oh,
Oh yeah. I think it's kind of funny how people really believe they have a say in who becomes president or anything like that. People actually believe that
they have some sort of a voice.
Yeah, like voting.
Like it.
Why would they let us choose who becomes our president or anything?
There's been so many like years and years and years of people voting for like a change that they want to see and never see it happen because they don't care. They genuinely don't care. Any of us. So it's like
like for example, we had 2 clowns running for president in the last presidency. Like even if we did have a choice, our 2 choices were bad and bad. Well, bad and worse.
Yeah.
And I mean, luckily we didn't get the worst.
The worst one.
I mean,
it's not
it might not be popular opinion, but I think by now people realize she's not very.
She was the other candidate that we shall not name.
Was pretty.
Was actually freaking terrible.
Yeah, I can look up. There's a lot of things. So yeah, we really don't have a voice. We really don't have a choice.
Of anything that happens,
they do whatever they want. It's all a puppet show. It's all like a theater, pretty much. It's like a movie. It's just a show. All that stuff is just all planned out. It's all in order already. Even this year, I think Donald Trump is supposed to win again.
I think so.
Yeah. And and well, no one really has any say in it.
Yeah. But
it's fine.
It's fine. Like
you can't control it. Just stay away from it. Don't let you feel negative or anything. Because no matter what, it's everything they already have it planned out. You can't really do anything about it.
Exactly.
So what's next? Oh yeah. One other thing about everything that's going on, it's being used like as a way for us to be distracted. We're all staying at home. We're all
staying at home. We're all chilling.
We're all just watching the news or something. There's no sports. There's nothing.
And what's going on behind the scenes?
Behind the scenes, there's they're taking advantage and you can look up some laws that are being passed. It's like pretty much like low key, where that negatively affect us, which sucks. And then there's things like and they're putting up 5G towers and stuff because people aren't out as much.
Yeah. I mean, there's been a lot of videos circulating already of people taking them down or burning them down or whatever, and it's like, oh, why'd you put them up in the first place without asking? Oh wait, they do what they want.
And so like, if you've been feeling, let's say, headaches or just haven't been feeling too well, maybe check what's going on around you.
Exactly. Like the other day, me and him had a headache, like a really bad headache, at the same time, even though we were like, how many miles apart? Like 50 miles apart, probably.
Yeah. And
it was really intense. Like it
just happened at the same time.
Yeah. And I don't really get headaches ever because I started drinking a lot of water and all this other stuff. And so me getting a headache and of that intensity was weird to me because I don't ever get them anymore.
You've just been feeling that there's something bad going on, something big.
Like my body doesn't really feel like it doesn't feel like normal. I don't know how to explain it. And like spiritually, I've been feeling like something was like coming. There's just like this dread feeling, and I didn't want to manifest that into my life, so I tried not to focus on it. But I think that I should probably pay more attention to it because it's probably a warning from the universe that something's coming.
Yeah, but just don't let it just be something that overwhelms you or it takes your mind over.
Because then that's just not going to be good for me. You can take it
without letting it hurt you.
Yeah.
Basically.
That makes sense.
You just have to be ready for everything that hits us because, I mean, there's some big stuff coming.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah, we don't know specifically, but we know it's going to be difficult for a lot of people. And for the people like us, the people that are like you guys that are woke, it's not going to be too difficult for you. You'll be fine. Just keep growing, keep focusing on spiritually. Now's not the time to fall back into these negative patterns or things that you would do, like eating really bad or just doing negative stuff. Like if you're participating in the NoFap, then now's not the time to relapse. Or if you have like any habits or addictions, things,
just not
right now. You have to stay strong.
Super strong.
Now more than ever.
Strong as possible. And
you'll be good. Just enjoy the show. Everything that's going on. Don't worry. Enjoy it. It's just a big show. Just think of it as so. Because all of this is an illusion. Remember the Matrix. It's not really, whatever happens here doesn't really matter. It's
our point, like, for us is to just, like, you know, ascend and get somewhere more awesome than this. High five.
Hi. You said hi, not low five.
Oh, was I down here? I'm sorry. I apologize.
It's okay. It's okay.
What else?
We might look sunburned because we just came from a ranch.
Yeah, he has a ranch, and we went. It was fun.
The sun was super bright. My cousin.
Oh, jeez. Okay, actually, no. This is a good point.
Yeah.
So, like, okay, so they were driving a go-kart. It was him.
Yeah, we had this cool go-kart.
Yeah, his brother and his cousin, right?
Yeah.
And they were driving. They were, doing all this other stuff.
They were drifting.
Yeah, they drifted too hard to the point where the go-kart, like, landed.
It tipped over.
On its side, mostly on top of his cousin's arm.
Yeah.
So it broke.
Yeah, like it completely
snapped off. And okay, the reason we're bringing this up,
but it's completely snapped.
And yeah, it's like and you could move it.
Yeah, and it's bad. He's gonna need surgery. Gross. He's okay though. He's fine.
He's fine. But the reason I wanted to bring it up was because, like, how intensely, like, your family started to, like, panic, and how much they just stayed in the panic even after, like,
yeah, they just kept talking about it.
And
I would tell them, like, come on, all this negativity, what's it gonna do for you?
It's not gonna fix your cousin's arm.
But really, I just would stay away because I mean, not everyone is enlightened, and so, like, they're not gonna realize that what they're doing is just, like, bringing more negativity.
Exactly.
So I just stay away because I know it's like it would be hard for them to grasp the understanding of
and it makes sense, which is what you guys need to be doing with everything that's going on. Like, people are gonna want to stay in that state of, like, panic and anxiety.
I'm sure y'all have family and stuff that's just constantly talking about coronavirus.
Like, my family, blah, 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 my family talks about a lot, like, you know, the virus that's going, like, around or whatever, and that's all they talk about now, like, all the time. And it's become, like, hard to be at home without feeling such, like, a negative atmosphere. So I think that, like,
that's what we were feeling today at the ranch.
It didn't really get heavy. It was just like,
like, you were all good, but everyone's panic made you almost panic.
Yeah,
and then because you're an empath.
Yeah, because as an empath, you know, I feel like what everyone else feels emotionally, and so we were chilling, and then as soon as everyone started panicking, like, it all hit me at the same time, and because I'm going through this, like, change of, like, you know, energy and stuff, it just, like, it started getting overwhelming, but he was there to help.
Yeah,
so
I helped ground her.
Yeah. Stay around trees. They help.
Yeah. Just stay strong, stay positive, stay away from those that are negative.
As positive as you can.
Everyone, most people around you are going to be negative or are going to be susceptible to all the stuff that's going on around us. And they won't be at the vibration that you could possibly be. So don't let them drag you down, okay? Be mindful of everything and everyone around you. Stay strong.
Now's the time to surround yourself with a lot of love.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of love. A lot of love. Like, people that love you, people you love, things you love. Just
constantly spread love. Yeah. No matter what happens. Even if someone does something bad, just spread love. Like, don't let them, someone else's negativity turn into your negativity.
Exactly. Dang, some wise words.
But I think that's all for today.
That's all for today. We're a little tired.
Yeah, we're very tired.
We look like crap. That's probably why.
But yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed. As always,
stay safe and stay aware.
Like, subscribe, share.
Follow us on Instagram.
Follow us on Instagram at the Soul Experience L2. And, like, if you guys are awakened, if you guys are enlightened, let us know in the comments. Tell us how it happened. Where where it began. What you did in order to start your awakening.
I feel like that'd be really interesting.
Yeah.
Because our stories are nice.
Okay. But anyways, we love you guys.
We love you guys.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.